See, first I tell you, I am not a man with rich knowledge. Of course, I am having 42 years rich experience in foundry. I started in a small way. I serviced in a few foundries, and I started my own foundry with a capacity of 100 tons per month with my own money of 3 lakhs. And after some 13 years, I expanded to gradually. Finally, I expanded to 2,000 tons per month after 14 years. And last year, I touched a turnover of 108 crores. Of course, due to power cut, I could not achieve. My average tonnage was only 1,100 and something last year. And if this year, this is possible to cross 120 or 25 crores rupees. If power cut is lifted means I will be able to cross 150 crores. This is just for your information. See, in my opinion, success of any industry, see mainly foundry, depends on 3 important aspects. First is optimum production. If the capacity is 100 tons means, then definitely we should take minimum say 80 tons or 90 tons. So optimum production, you are aware, some people they will take only 10 tons for first year, first month, 20, 30, like that they will take 1 year. It is not so. Within a short span of time they should achieve, say maximum 3 months. Then highest yield of castings with the lowest rejections. This is very, very important. That is what I personally feel. Highest rejection, not vice versa, highest yield with the lowest rejection. Then third is very important, this thing is cost control. If we are able to achieve this, definitely we need not close our shutters. Then first I will start with the HR. See, we have to attract youngsters to foundry industry. But with this existing condition, nobody will come. It is our mistake. We have to change first. Foundry should be just like a machine shop. With this motto I am working. But it's not that today it is 100% clean. Some 70% it is clean. Another 30% I will be able to complete in a year so that it will be just like a machine shop. Similarly, we have to pay equal to IT industries. You may be laughing at me. Let us try. Let us try. Then only we will be able to at least pay near IT industries. See, foundry is labor oriented. For making, see what is our production level per man per month? It is 0.5 tons, 1 ton, 1.5 tons. It's not correct. Let us go for automation. Let us have high pressure line so that our headcounts will get reduced. Automatically we can pay more. It is possible. Let us try. Pay employees liberally. That is why my mantra. Many industries, they try to squeeze their salary bill. It's not correct. Let us pay liberally. That extra expenditure, if you feel, we will be able to save from our mistakes. It is possible. And one advice is, please do not take employees. If an employee is having some 10 years experience and he has served 10 industries means, please don't take. He is, 2 things I can say. He is not knowledgeable or he is short-tempered. I don't take anybody who is jumping every year to many industries. One more suggestion is, please link salary with productivity, even rejections and cost control, so that we need not chase them every day. If you link productivity with salary with productivity and rejections meet, even on cost of material means, even during night hours, they will have in their mind so that they will get some money. Educate and improve skills of our employees every day. It is not that nobody can say, I have improved my employee skill. Can you say? It's not possible. Every day I am doing. Even after 40 years also, I am educating my managers, supervisors, workers. And I suggest you must have a team for innovation. I like innovation. Without innovation, a day will not pass for me. Keep suggestion box. Some people will hesitate to give and tell you some suggestion. Keep a suggestion box. If somebody gives you a good suggestion, means you will be able to save some money. If you are able to save 100 rupees, means pay him 10 rupees or 50 rupees. He will be much happy. And I used to tell, even in colleges also, while addressing students, see, let us all must work like automatic watches. See, in olden days, we have to give keys to watches every day. So, but we are having, I am also having about 90-95% staff members and workers like keymatic watches only. Today, if we say something, they will follow. Tomorrow, they will not follow. It is happening. I am proud to say that I am an automatic watch. See, out of my interest, I have innovated many things. Just like I want to share with you. Small things. You may get bored, but even I want to tell. See, about 30 years back, when I started my own industry, one day I went inside to fettling section. There I saw 2 workers were holding gunny bags. One worker was putting castings in a gunny bag. One fellow was holding a paper with a pen. He was counting. 4 workers they were doing for packing in a gunny bag. Then I thought, what is this? I made a small stand. I inserted that gunny bag inside the stand, put a ring, just like a dustbin they are providing PVC bags, you know. Put a ring. Then I told one fellow, I gave him a pocket notebook. Keep it in your bag, pocket. You count and put it in the gunny bag. If it is full, means then we can declamp it, tie it up. Similarly, I saw loading castings. See, in a bin, my fellows kept the bin with castings on a truck. Then 2 people, they were unloading. They took half an hour for unloading the castings from bin to truck. Then I applied in my mind. I kept bottom opening, doors with a bottom opening system with some lever. So after lifting by the hoist to truck, by using a small lever, by keeping a small distance about 6 inches from the bottom of the bin to truck body, just to open it, then lift it up, it gets unloaded within few seconds. Similarly, long back, about 25 years back, I saw one day, furnace was charged with cast iron boris by wheelbarrows. Worker will bring cast iron boris in wheelbarrows, put it in the furnace, flame will come, he will run away for a few minutes, afterwards he will come, then some more boris he will unload. He took so much of time. Then I thought, is it not possible to do something? Then what I did, the godown was just behind the furnace. I put a conveyor belt. There a hopper was there. So that worker used to load the hopper. Then here furnace operator, above the furnace, I put a small chute, tiltable. So he will just bring in the chute, switch on, boris will get loaded, nothing will happen. It saved electricity also, not only increased production, saved electricity also, electricity consumption. Similarly, see, I do not like converting metal, see, pouring into a big ladle, then pouring into a small ladle like that. Metal should be brought from furnace to mold directly without any transfer. Then only we can save electricity. See, I am having 4 induction furnaces. More than 10 molding lines I am having. I am having some system, overhead junctions. So I can bring metal from any furnace, pour any line, including my automatic pouring line. And similarly, in many foundries I saw monorails. Only one side people will pour metal. Then I thought, is it not possible to pour both the sides? I conducted some trials. Then in my foundry, from one monorail, I can pour this side or that side. A span of 7 meters width building, I am having 6 lines. Of course, box size is 520 by 400 mm. See, I do not like forklifts. You may be laughing at me. Forklifts, I have to leave more space. And for small, see, from here to that area, if you want to transport a bin, means we have to call forklift. No, I am using only pallet trucks because my area, movement area is very less. And similarly, of course, all our foundries fettling floor, it will not be like this. So much of damage, I think you will all agree with me. Once or twice I was doing the repair work. Then I thought, can't we do anything? Then very recently what I did, I laid checker plates all over the fettling area. It is nice, initial cost is more. Of course, it will last minimum 50 years or 100 years. And one more thing, grinding almost, many of us, they do subcontracting. Am I correct? For grinding. We say inside if you do grinding, it may cost around 1,000 rupees. Outside, of course, inspector of factories will come and ask me like that. Outside if he send, it is only 800 rupees. I do agree. But how much flow stock you are having? If you send outside means, that interest many of us are not calculating. You will have at least 5 days or 6 days stock. So 1 ton casting is 60,000 rupees approximately. For 1 day, what is the interest? You please calculate. Similarly, quality level we cannot expect. I am not doing any, 99% I am doing inside. My flow stock is 1.5 days production only. It is possible to bring down to 1 day. It is possible. Of course, I am not doing any machining. I do only gray and ductile casting, not steel. Of course, steel casting will take more time. So in-house grinding, it will be much better than getting it done from outside. Even cost will not shoot up. We will be able to save money. That is what I feel. One more innovation. See, pneumatic pushers, many of you may be having. Once I calculated, it was consuming around 7.5 HP air compressor, approximately. Okay, let it be. Even you assume 5 kg compressed air you may require to operate on pneumatic pusher. I think you will agree. Then I thought, pneumatic tools, you are all aware that it will consume more power. It is inefficient tools. Then I made one thing, a small 1 HP motor. Took a 1 HP motor with reduction box with 6 RPM, reciprocating motion I made. It is working today. 5 electric pushers are working. Instead of 5 HP compressed air, I am using only 1 HP. One more I want to proudly say. About 25 years back, I was working in some other foundry. I was having only ordinary jolt squeeze machines. Not that squeeze plate, we have to pull it by hand only. By the time machine cost was only 1.5 lakhs. Once BMD man came inside and asked me to purchase one machine, say 1 pair of machine. I asked the price. By the time approximately 3 lakhs, almost double he was quoting. Then I said, how it is possible to control the production cost? Your machine is sturdy, I do agree what to do like that. Then I said, okay, please give me some time, I will do something. Then I was rubbing my head. Then finally, I purchased that machine. I made some calculation, I purchased this machine. And normally, with one machine, you may be making only 40 or 50 molds per hour, am I correct? Then I made 80 molds per hour. 80 molds. I made agreement also. 80 molds per hour. Then somebody from Europe, from BMD only, came and asked me, what is your production? I am making 80 molds per hour. That is 520 by 400 box size. Height is 130. Then he said, this is a world record. Nobody in the world is making this much mold in a machine. It's a world record. That's what he appreciated me. Then in my own foundry, from 80 to 100 I made an agreement. Even today, my people are making 100. You may be asking how you made. It is possible. You are allowing only 1 worker, 1 operator per machine. I am allowing 2 workers per machine. So my production cost come down. So my production cost has not been increased. See, with our foundrymen, not only foundrymen, some myth is there. If you go for high cost machines, production cost will shoot up. That is what we normally think. It is not so. See, previously I was having only jolt squeeze machines. Then I went to, I purchased one high pressure line. By the time, see, previously you will agree, plates with high pressure machine means normally we used to quote some 2 or 3 rupees more. I think you will agree. Then while installing my high pressure line, a few customers asked me, how much you are going to increase your production selling price? I said no, I will not increase, because I made some calculations. What is this you are telling? Everybody says it is production cost will shoot up by 1 or 2 rupees. How can you say like that? No, I will make it up, don't worry. I made it up. Even I could make some profit also comparing with the joule squeeze machines out of rejections. Even today, in my conventional lines, it is more than 6% flow rejections, 6.5 like that. Whereas in my high pressure line, it is only 2% or sometimes maximum 2.5%. If methoding is correct means rejection will not go beyond, safely I am saying 2.5%. Whereas there, and I am able to substitute 80 workers. In 2 batches with 100 moles per hour, it does 2 pairs work. That is some 80 workers I am able to save. Salary, you please calculate. I am making more money than conventional lines today. And one more suggestion is, please don't go for second-hand machines. I don't like second-hand machines. Old is not gold in here. You may be thinking only cost, price. Say second machine is 1 rupee, only 1 lakh. New machine is 2 lakhs. But many people, we fail to calculate the production loss, the maintenance cost, additional maintenance cost. You please calculate, new machines will not be costlier. And one more suggestion is, any modernization, any upgradation, our production cost should not get increased. Customer will not pay. Even we are going to get machines in gold also, customer will not. I am least bothered. You have to compete with the other suppliers, that is what customer will say. So that is the reason I tell you, any modernization or automation, production cost should not get increased. Similarly, I suggest, let us have more customers. Many people, they used to say, let us have only few customers, 4 or 5 customers. I don't like that, because let us have more customers. I am having customers who purchases 300 tons per month also, 3 tons per month also I am having. You may be asking why. I am able to make more money from the low volume customers. Similarly, that low volume customers, one day he may become a high volume customer. That is why I don't say normally, I won't say no for any customer. Similarly, I suggest please have customers in more sectors. If you depend on only auto means some slump is mere finished. I am having customers in auto, motor pump, general engineering, textile, of course, last one is exports. And similarly, please observe customers' performance, whether customer is growing up, he is doing well like that. Many people, they don't follow, and finally, they miserably fail, and our finance is getting blocked there. You please observe their status also. Similarly, see, let us have overseas customers more, because you cannot compete with Coimbatore customers because logistics. Similarly, I cannot compete with you. Of course, 1 or 2 people may compete. Generally, it is not possible to compete from Coimbatore to north. Similarly, north to Coimbatore. Instead, if we concentrate on exports means logistics is almost same. You also may quote the same price, I also may quote the same price. So I suggest, please try to improve exports. On energy conservation, I did something I want to share. I don't dry up sand by using any dryer. I dry up sand under hot sun only, past 40 years. Similarly, many people, they do not bother about wastage of liquid metal while pouring on the mold. You please remove that waste for 1 month or 1 day, then you can multiply and calculate the value of money. It will be in lakhs. And similarly, let us produce only castings, not flashes. If tooling is not correct means, so much of flash we used to get. Core print you can see, so much of metal flash will come and get solidified. If you avoid, we can save quite a lot of money. And even that flashes, while chipping, you can see a round hole. After chipping, you will get a pentagon hole. Am I correct? Our people won't use any tools, proper tools for chipping. They will use only chisel. Even I miserably failed, I do agree. For a round hole, I made a cutter and gave it to them. One day they will use that this thing. Next day they will use only chisel. It takes more time. Expenditure is more. Similarly, leakage of air, I need not say. Even in my foundry, I talk so much, I am not able to reduce because people are not cooperating. People are not having interest. That is the reason. If you plug the leakage of air, we can save quite a lot of money. Similarly, as I told you, please reduce usage of pneumatic tools. And one more thing, you please calculate the damaged molds. It is running in hundreds. If you don't ask means, they will be go on break the mold. They won't bother about cleaning the pattern, making proper patterns, they will not. And one more area, if you cover the liquid metal, many people we don't cover the liquid metal, so temperature loss is very high. I am using ceramic wool in all ladles, even for 250 kg ladles, I am using ceramic wool in the top, a small this thing, we can reuse it. We can reuse it. And for 1 ton ladle also I am using, I am able to save 50 degrees centigrade. Not 5 or 10, 50 degree. You please, those who are nodding, you can use and check it up. And waste recycle. See, I am having one innovation, that is reclamation of CO2 molds. I am not consuming more. Okay, I will another 2 minutes. I am going to make a big plant. Of course, I will share with you after because of fast time. That reclamation I am able to reduce the loss of sand. In attrition, it is 30 to 40%. pH value will not be less than 10. In my case, I am losing only 5 to 6% that sodium silicate only. Balance 94% I am getting very good sand. pH value is only 8.5. I am having some more ideas so that I can bring them to almost new sand. And I am using, I am manufacturing bricks, fencing posts, paver blocks by using foundry waste. Sand, that is knockouts, from castings what we remove, that, then sand blasting machine dust, then slag. By using this material, I manufacture fencing post. I started selling. I am using for construction purpose, that is wall construction in my foundry also. Now I started selling, I am able to get money. Then pollution control norms. It is possible to follow up norms. Many people will say it's not possible. It is possible. And similarly, green cover. I have planted more than 750 trees, and I have planted fruit-bearing trees mainly. I am able to get from 1 acre of land. I am able to get about 2 to 2.5 tons of fruits and vegetables every year. I suggest to you, if you want to start a small foundry, start in a small way and grow. And one main thing is, many people we know how to produce beautiful casting, not casting. Casting may miserably fail. Similarly, have adequate working capital. If you are not having if you have finance problem, you are having so many problems. If you are not having finance problem, you are not having much problem. Similarly, please don't be happy you are getting some 90 days credit period from your suppliers. They are not fools. They will be charging minimum 3% interest. So if you are getting more credit period means you should not be happy. Have committee for pricing also. Don't depend on one fellow. Have committee for pricing. Then I won't say your purchase money cheating you. No. Sometimes he may not be able to. If you have teammates, the other fellow will be able to get some solutions. Similarly, for Energy conservation also you please have team. Similarly for rejections also, you please have team. Because sometimes comparing with our GM, some other fellow will be able to give us a very good idea. Invest your profits initially on machineries, not on cars and bungalows initially. Many people, we commit this type of mistakes. Then similarly increase production in your existing plants, that is expand. If you start one more new, see 100 tons means one more 100 tons, one more 100 tons, production cost will definitely shoot up. Because with one manager you will be able to increase production from 100 to 200 tons, 300 tons. Cost will drastically come down. For that reason only, please have adequate land always. If you want to have just like 1 acre, you don't. In future you cannot get land adjacent to your place. Always have adequate area of land. So I don't want to much of it. So many other this thing I am having. I don't want to take much of time. Thank you very much for your